All right, hello and welcome everybody. Let's see. Turn the sound down, or I turned the music volume down a wee bit by 10. It still sounded a little loud there, so I apologize if it is loud. I mean, I am trying to. Because that before it was just blaring, like I don't know. But anyways, got a couple of successful Python videos up, so that's good. The Let's Learn Python playlist. That's why it's the LLP. So if anyone's confused why two random coding videos came out like that, that's because I finally did what I said I was gonna do. And I hope to do a lot of those. Like I don't know about hundreds, but definitely a lot. Let's see. I'm thinking sticks are probably the least valuable. So I do want the saddles, and then iron gold. It's always good. Let's see. How did I even? Okay. Okay. And I was doing some archaeology in here. What was that? Oh, and also. Oh, and a rabbit fell on top of that. So let's see. No, that blue terracotta. I don't think I really have a lot of that. Unless I do, then then this is awkward. All right, so. Oh yeah, and we were exploring if there was any other sand, which I don't think there is. And I'm a little I don't know. I mean, we're just like destroying this temple, but so this will be the second time because I still didn't go back and check. I forget which video that even was. So, I mean, that's kind of one of the downsides to having like 30-minute videos. There's a lot of them. So, I mean, depends on who you are or what you're thinking. But like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. That's why I like watching the streams. But also, the streams are kind of the way they are because in order to really get like, I don't know, get like a big enough crowd and stuff, you have to make yourself available for like long enough, or to make it viable, really, because it's like it's not enough. It's not about like the crowd size per se. It's like how many people get to see that or enjoy that or whatever for the live experience. And I don't know. So yeah, I think it's there's like no more sand in here. This is a lot of no sand. Like I'm even being reckless and thinking like I'll break through to like the where there's actual sand or water. I forget where this one actually is, but oh, that's cool. You can see. Oh, I didn't take the TNT. How embarrassing. All right. Yeah. I was just commenting on like how the light still comes through, even though the block isn't there, but the chest, not quite being a full block, allows light through. So like yeah, just the mechanics of this game, the physics of it's just so amazing. And then the music is so triumphant. Like I don't know. Hmm. Actually, something that was interesting. So those little easy challenges that we just did in the Python videos. Sorry, I'm talking like we're all there. So if you've seen the Python videos, then you'll know what I'm talking about. And if not, that's okay. You'll know what I'm talking about now. So, um, no, it just shows like scalability and like scalable solutions to problems. So that's why I just like feel like that if everybody had a basic understanding of computer programming and the better ways to solve problems and the best ways to solve problems. Oh, careful, bunny. I think that's how you how that other one fell. Oof. All right. Um, yeah. So I don't know. We have three. I think we can build something like that. So let's see where are we at on the map. Ooh, we got quite a ways to go. So I think that's good here. I mean, I just totally destroyed this place. No sand, and I'm really, yeah, no sand, especially not suspicious sand. But no, like even the specific ones there, like I'm trying to remember. It was one of those ones where it was trying to provide a range for each if statement, meaning like a lower limit and an upper limit, or like a target range. I forget what the specific problem was, but I mean the example that I like to use, and actually I heard it. So I heard it before the class, but I mean it definitely, it was good to hear it again in the boot camp that I did for cybersecurity. But basically like a grade, because everybody, I mean, anyone who does standardized education in America, and like, I don't know how it is in other countries, but I imagine it's a similar system, like, like a different scale of like, if you get this many points, it's this good, and then you're only this good if you get this many points or something like that. So, but the system in the U.S. is usually 90% and above is an A, 80% above and is a B, 70% and above is a C, 60% above is a D, and then everything else is an F. So right there, I mean, you would want to code it so if grade is, and just like I said it, so now to be establishing lower and upper limits, you would be saying if the grade is less than 90 and, or is greater than 90 and less than 100, return A. If grade is, or L if grade is greater than 80 and less than 90, return B. And there's also, you got to do an equals then on one or the other. But whatever one you do, you need to make it uniform. So like, kind of like how I said, actually no, sorry, that's incorrect. I would say if it's 90 or above, well, right there you would just leave it as if it's 90 or above, or no, sorry, if it's greater than or equal to 90, then return A, because that does allow for the situations where you have extra credit. And it doesn't even matter how much extra credit you have, that's how good of a scalable solution that is. Because that, like, well, it takes away the upper limit, meaning anything. Like, if it's anything above, then it's covered. So, and then really, when dealing with numbers, you only have three situations: anything above, exact equal, or anything below. I mean, that's the easiest way to understand a lot of things with numbers is like, well, sorry, that might have been a little too much, but sorry, I'm trying to focus on getting these dots off. Yep, see, and I don't mind all the different other colored dots. I think that's awesome, especially if I found blue um, terracotta, but like actually like out here in the wild versus having to go to a temple. Or wait, which direction am I going? Hmm, kind of want to stay elevated. Oh. But yeah, so, and the reason that is because, like, I even, in the boot camp, though, I didn't do it that way. I did the lower limit and upper limit. So I've heard it before, and it was kind of like a facepalm moment when I saw the solution. Um, because, and I don't think it was exactly that example. I mean, I don't know. It could have been, but well, I know I've done it with grades. I just don't know if I did it the scalable way that, before or not, or I've heard it. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's a great example. And we did a different one in that Let's Learn Python video. The second one. The first one, I struggled for like 25 minutes on a not very well defined challenge. Ooh. And not to sound like a cop out, like I was getting most of the tests to pass, but there was, ooh, you gotta be careful there. It's just so, it's taken the majesty. Okay. And this is just blocks, like, and there's some shaders or uh, basically like modifiers. Hey, llamas. Whew. that make it look realistic, like hyper realistic. Some of them I don't really like because then it's like I feel like that would affect the gameplay with how like some of it just crumbles or like crumbles farther than it should or like doesn't disappear after it crumbles like when you're breaking the dirt. I've just seen some kind of interesting ones, but anyways, yeah, Minecraft is very customizable, but it depends on which one you do. It's like Java is more like build your own stuff, and then I feel like Bedrock. I don't know. I was reading about the differences, like trying to get ready to try to send a code or something. Yeah, Minecraft to the people. Uh, let's make sure we get all the way up in the corner. I even started to try to do a problem in Java, and then I stopped myself because, I mean, that's like my knee-jerk reaction to do is like, okay, I can do it in Python. Now let's see if I can remember how to do it in Java because Java was the first language that like I really studied. I had a single class in high school over C++, but I mean, let's be real. I had such senioritis by then that I don't. I mean, I did great in the class, and I learned how to program basic things like, well, hello world, of course, and which is C out, um, angle bracket, quote, double quotation, hello world, double quotation, angle bracket, endl, ENDL, and then a semicolon. So it's similar, but then it's not. Like you get these things because so angle brackets are like the chevrons, but sideways. So like they're like the arrows, the left arrow or the right arrow. And it's just interesting because it's like you're throwing these things out, but that's really to denote like which direction the stream is. Is it the input stream or the output stream? And so, and just like you might guess from just those words, if you're doing C in, which is literally the letter C and then IN, and then the C out is C O U T, and sorry, the CN has the angle brackets to the right, meaning like pointing to the right, like it's going in, and then C out. I actually feel like C out. I feel like it's more like a trumpet blasting, like output, and then C in is like input, but it is just the left arrow versus right arrow, and it's double. Just like Python has double underscore, which it's funny because they actually call it dunder, or I don't know. Some people. I'm pretty sure I heard Anthony say that. My professor did, or my instructor. But oh, that could be bad. Any one of those I could see as like a natural trap. Hey, pooch. Oh, that's cool. Like the tree fell. And there's so many possibilities. Like just coding like the world. Oh yes, a majestic cherry hillside. Oop. Well, I wonder if that one has a bunch of flower petals, and I don't think you can place them down. Actually, I'm pretty sure you can't. And I don't know if you can make them from any other part or any other process performed on a part of the cherry tree, but like if it's been there a while, if it's an established, ooh, that kind of, oh, whoa. This is like some Dr. Seuss. Okay, we gotta go this way. What is this? This is a giant cherry mountain range. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I gotta. Wait, is this still flowing? I don't know, because as you load places in, then the water starts flowing like that. So sometimes if you catch it just right, because I either wasn't paying attention or yeah, but and that's going down into here. Ooh, which is a mighty fine exposed cave. Which uh, no, not today. But this though, I don't know. I like it, but we're already kind of overtaxed with bases. But let's just appreciate this for and then actually it would be good. Ugh, I didn't take the lighter. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't want to enter the underworld or the nether from here. and try to find my way to the travel network that I already have in place. Just because that would get messy. I would rather have it. I mean, even though we did prove a couple episodes back or sometime um, that it's a little bit random. It's a little bit off. It's not exact, but it's even more so random in the Nether. And in the Nether, I already have it to where we're at the highest elevation, right up below the upper limit bedrock. See, upper limit and lower limit is like the bedrock in the Nether. You can't go too high and you can't go too low. Um, I mean, you can hit lava, or I guess it's magma because it's inside the earth, or wherever the Nether is. I don't know. And if you ascribe to Scientology, Xenu just pumps you right back into another body down here on Earth. So, which I mean, that would actually kind of make sense. Like, I don't know, if souls were like a measurable, calculable thing, and you could control them once they leave. I don't know. That's assuming they exist too, which is oh, another Illager outpost. Okay, cherry blossoms, fields, and Illagers, and that looks like a village too. It is. See, okay, so sorry, that all just brings back nostalgia from my OSCS days. I made a few Minecraft, actually, kind of a few playlists, I want to say, or at least one of Minecraft in like open source computer science. That's what the OSCS is, which was like just like a name or brand for my company in case I needed, like a YouTube handle or something. But just an old nickname works. So, um, got any diamonds? No, no. I said earlier that I wasn't gonna rob people, but I don't know. Give back to the people. I should do that. Just like Mr. Beast the people. Like just drop, I don't know. Make it rain. Oh wait, is he taking? Okay. GTA that? No, you can't. You can't in this game. Um, no, if I had a lot of bread, I'm just kidding. I was looking around for that, but usually in here, yeah, there's some stuff. So, I mean, if I was doing armor, cool. But oh, bread. I mean, well, at least take this because it's really like being like a bee. Like you're pollinating the the flower by taking the food and then giving the villager. So, and then tossing it in the lava. No. Um, no. Wait, anything in the barrel? No, that I don't think they ever do. Um, okay, come on. All right, good night. Sorry, I was just like I wanted to at least do it before, and we could even do the carrots too. I mean, I think bread's better, and we have this hay field or hay bale pile right here. So, I wonder if this does. Nope, doesn't matter. Like we're gonna super pollinate this place. Oh, except I don't know where a crafting table is. I'm just kidding. You just jack the wood from the side of the. Yeah. Uh, Sorry, I just enjoyed that a little bit too much. There we go. Uh-huh. All right, and then there. So replace the structural integrity and even added functionality for the house that is even just the Fisher thing. Also, I could go and bug this guy again. Just feed him a ton of that. All right, you're good and fed. Oh, he's just too sleepy, huh? That's okay. And then yeah, I noticed there's a boat there. No, we won't even do that. Just remember to go back and get the boat right there. Oops. Yeah, I wasn't quite done. Good night. Okay. You know, it's funny because if any artificial intelligence ever tries to classify me, they're going to be so confused, at least for a while, a few milliseconds. That's kind of a scary thing to think about, but also kind of an intriguing thing because, I mean, people think about like killer robots and stuff like that, but really, all of the really insanely useful things that it's going to do, I mean, I mean, computers do them constantly. If anything, we're making it better and safer for the computers. I don't know. I don't know if that's just deep water or. Let's go ahead and take a look. And also, I can't see it because the button. Ah. Wow, I got way turned around. See, there we go. It fades. And this is just deep water. Okay. That looks kind of cool. It's just like the split island. It's giant, like. It almost looks like an Easter Island head. But, anyways. And off we go. So, yeah. Oh, that's cool. You can see the cherry blossom area there on the map. So, at least, like, if I do ever want to come back here, it'd be pretty easy to find. Or I might recognize it. Maybe not, but. And I think the other Illager outpost is in that kind of looks like a stomach or a teapot. It's like a water center. If it's like a monkey over there to the right. Okay, so now we're doing like ink blotter things. But anyways. And it is almost bedtime, so. Just be this little bit above. I mean, I am a squid after all, if you see up there in the corner. Alright. And sunflowers that all point to the same direction. Kind of creepy, huh? Oh, wait. Although I do like it because it is pointing to the east, if you notice on the mini map. So as the sun comes up, rises in the east and sets in the west, where the moon's going down, the sun hits these. Well, not these behind this mountain. I don't know. That doesn't make a lot of sense. No, I'm just kidding. Could you imagine if like the generation of the world actually took into account? Well, actually, as I say that, you know, you need so much of a light level to get. Although then the light could be radiant from other sources, so then it could negate that. But as far as like actual physics for to prevent the flowers or the sunflowers really to growing, if but then the sun, I don't know, unless there was special code in sunflowers to get more or less. I don't know. Now I'm thinking about that. It'd be like you'd have to specially code that because technically the sun would still see most of that. But then yeah, sorry, the light levels. And if it wasn't radiant light, if it was like direct light from things. Or I don't know. I guess it'd still all be direct from some source of light. Huh, and the things that I think about while playing this game. And if you ever want to make a game, like, I mean, or even just like players or bots in games, because there's quite a few coding challenges out there where you do just that. You make a program to play a game, and really it's just a combination of a bunch of logic, like all the stuff that we did on those little Python videos. Like I've talked about some of my old. I should really redo some of that because I talked about this tic-tac-toe game that I started building. It's not quite finished. But I was trying to do different difficulties. Like one, the insane level difficulty is just, or I think it might be impossible, and it is. It just fills every answer with the computer's choice of. It lets you pick which one you want to be, and then if you're on that difficulty, it just wins. Like, you click start, and then they fill out everything. I think you get to make one move, and then it fills in every last other one. So, and then easy, it like instantly like tries to not guess or it makes it really predictable. Like it just goes for the top left all the way to the top right, and then the middle left to the middle right, and then bottom left to the bottom right. So, and then yeah, then I want to make the levels in between where there's actually some strategy. Like the computer will try to guess. Well, first it'll scan if there's a winning move. See, that's what's missing in the easy level, or the easy difficulty, because where it just moves from left to right, because it's predictable and it's not dependent on anything, any logic or anything that the human does. But if you say scan the board for a potential win, like are there any two in a rows that could lead to a three in a row? Then make that three in a row move. So just that logic right there would automatically make a zombie player, basically, which you could just dance circles around, into someone that it would still be random happenstance if you didn't randomize the moves. So, and then even then, you might want to make it go a little further and add a piece of code to say, okay, we'll make it randomized, but also try to make it to where it would make sense. So, like there are certain, I don't know. This is kind of the thing where like if you did machine learning or AI where you fed a bunch of game results from people playing tic-tac-toe and maybe even got like every single possible combination, then you could tell like if I move here, then move here, and then like if you're gonna try to win. But that takes the fun out of it if you study it that closely. So, and then same with rock, paper, scissors. Like you're almost trying to coordinate the encryption, decryption of the other person. Like, or how many cycles forward or backward would they go, or what, or should I go to beat them? Because I mean, like, should I beat paper because they're probably going to think I'm going to do rock, and then I'm going to think they're going to do that. And so, yeah, that's kind of like a vicious cycle of psychology. And then there's rock, paper, scissors, Spock, lizard, or whatever. I mean, there's like multiple variants, and that's a really fun. I'm trying to remember where I did that. I'm pretty sure that's either Code Wars or it has to be Code Wars. Or no, I think there's one in each. I think there's one in Coding Game too. Because usually it's not often that Coding Game has a similar, the same problem, but which is kind of cool. But at the same time, I definitely don't mind if there's crossover. Like the concepts are really important, like the underlying concepts. Because if you understand how to do these things, then you could be presented with any situation, with any product, with any whatever, and still be able to effectively code with that. Wait, I'm forgetting where I'm trying to end up. So, and actually, I think it's almost. Ugh. Yep, a couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna call it bed. And but I definitely had a lot of fun finding yet another temple. Oh, I should have. Wait, can I make? Oh, yeah, no, no. I see. Um, okay, so there's the what? Terracotta and diamonds. Interesting. I haven't seen any of this. Oh, smithing template? Huh. It's like you need one to get. I don't get it. So now that we have smithing templates, we can make more armor trim? Oh, wait, no. Smithing template. And then this needs to be a smithing template. To get a smithing template. Templateception? Now, anyways, I was looking for the clay pottery because I have 3 of them. Like, do I need 4? Oh, I think you need 4. That's right, even as I say that. So I have 3 skull, 1 prize, and I'm pretty sure those are the same. So once I get back, all right, well, we'll take the wood. And actually, we'll call it a day because we still have quite a bit to discover of this area, but it's okay. It's kind of looking like an anvil, but I don't know. Very fun day. So, all right, until next time, I hope everyone has a good night. Ta ta.